Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, good morning, my friends. Hopefully everybody's doing fabulous. I was guided to take these cards out. So let's see what we have for you guys. If my voice is raspy, forgive me. It's been a long week. I'm exhausted. So, it's just been a week. So we have make today magical positive affirmation cards. We're going to use these. And we're going to use make yourself a priority. We're going to use that one too. I don't know. I was just looking at them and I was like, okay. Let's see what we have today for these beautiful souls out there. I'm going to see if anybody comes on. I'm going to give it a few seconds while I shuffle all these cards. Let's see who comes on. Hopefully some of my mobs come on. If not, it's cool. It's cool. Well, happy full moon in Capricorn. Did anybody feel the shift? Oh, it feels nice. I don't know about you, but it's in my sign. So I'm like, woo, yeah, baby. Feels nice. It feels nice, my loves. It feels nice. I don't know. I was thinking about probably doing the bowl. Some self-care today. We're going to take out the bowl. And we're going to see what's up today. But I'm going to wait until some people... I'm going to get some candles as well. And here we are. All right, we got the candles. We got the incense going. Let's see if this works. No, we can't even see it. All right. So I got the candles. We're gonna have some cup of joe. Hopefully you guys have something to drink. That was good. All right. So let's get into this because it's Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. Sorry guys. I'm trying to adjust myself. All right, guys. So I'm going to start. And I was so unprepared. As always. I was so unprepared as always. By any means, I'm not perfect. So when I'm guided to come on, I just come on and I'm never ready. So, ever. Okay? So we're spontaneous around here. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil, for them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, and Son of Fin to please protect my energy and my space. To also let me be a clear vessel for this message I will be delivering today for the collective. Amen. All right, so we're going to get into the singing bowl. Usually, as always, we're going to clear our chakras for today. That's my intentions. I am a Reiki master practitioner. and also an integrated energy therapist. So I will be guiding and helping you on your own journey and also on your healing journey as well. Um, so that's my intentions, and we're going to do the singing bowl. So my purpose today, I'm going to tap that. We're going to breathe in. We're going to hold our breath, and we're going to do some breath work. It's much needed. Let's just release the tension, anxiety, whatever you're going through today. I'm going to assist you on your journey. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. All right. All right. Come back, my friends. Come back. Slowly, slowly, slowly. That was that was nice. It was nice. I needed that myself this morning. So hopefully you enjoyed that part. Um Now we're gonna get into some cards. Let's see what we have for you guys. Let's see what we have. All right. Let's see. We are gonna take out this deck. Let's see what we have for you guys. All right. We have I am capable. We have I am brave, bold, and beautiful. We have I am enough. Excuse me. Some of you guys need to change your diet. Lighter foods if possible. I'm not a medical professional, but that's how I feel. That's the energy that came through. All right. So yes, you are capable to creating a new endeavor. You're capable of self-worth. You're capable of doing so many things. You just gotta go for it. You just gotta do it. Even if it scares you. Even if it's like you're fearful that it's not going to work. You don't know until you try, right? You don't know. So I am brave, bold, and beautiful. It's time to be brave and bold. Stand up for yourself. Have boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. Know that you are beautiful inside and out, regardless of what anyone says. Because there's a lot of mean people out there, you know? So, and we have enough. Yes, you are enough. Always know that you are enough. So, and then in the back it says, I am most proud of my. So write it down. I am most proud of my what? Of myself, my confidence. Because it says, I am enough. So what am I most proud of? Okay. And then this one is, yeah, I think it says all the same. No. I am most proud of my. I am brave, bold, and beautiful. So you could add that to I am enough, right? And then it says, I am capable of. What are you capable of? Okay. We're doing a different read today, so like I said, I do what God asks me to do. I don't do what other people tell me to do or what I think I should do. All right, let's see what else we have. So it says, find a quiet spot to meditate for 10 minutes. And it's going underneath, I am capable. You are capable of meditating for 10 minutes. Hey, if you're taking 10 minutes to scroll on your phone, you could take 10 minutes for yourself. I'm just saying. I am brave, bold, and beautiful. We got 3 cards. I didn't want 3 cards, but it came out, so we're gonna use them. So it says, get a good night's sleep. Some of you guys have not been sleeping well, especially with these full moons. It's hard to sleep for some people. Some people it's easy breezy, right? But some people, because on full moons, a lot of things come up for us. If it's relationships, traumas, whatever that we haven't resolved. So, or stress, you know, because a lot of us deal with stress. So it could be a multiple things that could be bothering us, and that's why we can't have a good night's sleep. So it says, take a full lunch break to reduce stress at work. I think I should take that into my own account. Okay, God, just blur it out, you know? Just, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't take lunch breaks when I do work. So, like, let's say I work 12 hours straight. Sometimes I don't even take a lunch break. So I'm like, you know, and then I'm running on like, and then I have like, not a shitty attitude, but I'm like, I kind of feel off a little bit. But, it is what it is. But, so yeah, if you can, make sure you take that break. Hey, they're paying you for it. Use it. And it says, write down 3 things you appreciate about yourself. Yeah, what do you appreciate about yourself? And that's pretty interesting because it came with, I am brave, bold, and beautiful. Right? So it says, write down 3 things you appreciate about yourself. What do you appreciate about yourself? Because remember, we're always focused on everybody else and we forget ourselves, right? Hold on, I think that's my well guy. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm getting filters in my well because it's that time. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. I am enough. Let's see what we have. Oh, wow. Interesting where it says, I am enough. This card comes out. It says, unplug by taking a social media detox. And I think a lot of people need to do that. Because everybody wants to compare their lives to other people. That's what social media does, right? Because you have TikTok, Instagram, and you have all these apps. And you know how people flash their lifestyles and all this craziness, like, and everybody's trying to fit in. Like, have you noticed everybody's fake now? No one's real. I'm just saying. Can you see what's going on? Everybody wants to be like everybody. If you notice, like, all the people on Instagram, TikTok, and whatever social media, but mostly Instagram, like, they all have fake lips. They all have fake boobs. They all have filters to present themselves. No one is naturally beautiful anymore. Everybody has enhancers. Have you noticed? Like, no one is genuinely natural anymore. There's nothing organic. Sometimes you need to detox from that. I don't have it. Thank God I don't. I don't waste my time on it. I don't have any social media. The only media I have is YouTube, Telegram, YouTube, and Rumble. And I barely even use those. Mostly my platform is YouTube because this is where I generate most of my subscribers. I don't generate money. YouTube doesn't pay me. So yeah, it's time to unplug and detox. Get your mind right. Get your soul right. Get your go do something different instead of being scrolling, right? As what we were talking about, I am capable. Find a quiet spot to meditate for 10 minutes. Like I said, if you could scroll for 10 minutes on your phone, you could take those 10 minutes to focus on yourself. Wow, it says drink more water today. Stay hydrated as best as possible. Flowers bloom when you smile. All right, let's see. Let's get the chakras out. I don't know. Let's see what we have there. For you. Come on. Someone's struggling emotionally. Interesting. All right, we're going to take these out. Forgiveness and clarity. And spiritual awakening, which a lot of people are going through a spiritual awakening anyways. All right, let's see. Message for the collective, please. So we have 21, and we have communication. So we have blue. So this is the blue chakra. Okay, so this is your truth. Speaking your truth. Knowing your truth. As I say, knowing thyself, right? Don't be a follower, be a leader. Remember, you're not meant to fit in. You're meant to stand out. You're not part of the crowd. You're not part of the in crowd. You're part of the out crowd. Kind of like the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? So more clear communication with yourself. Speaking kind words to yourself. Because remember, words are spells. So what you say to yourself, that's what you're manifesting. So make sure it's positive. Make sure it's affirmative. Make sure you have affirmations. Even like if you get like a little sticky note, put I am brave, I am amazing, I am whatever. And put it on your mirror when you go to the bathroom. Because a lot of us see ourselves in the mirror when we're in the bathroom. Also, more clear communication with your partners. Make sure there's no secrets or deception in your communication style. What's up, Keith? That's good. I never did. And then we have 12 relationships. Which was pretty interesting because I said clear communication with your partners. So 12 has to do with relationships. That's pretty interesting because we have 3 here on the board. We're going to read from the book. I don't know, something's telling me to read from the book. And this has to do with your sacral chakra. So you have your blue, which is your truth, which is the blue chakra, right? So some of you guys need to unblock your throat chakra. Also, your sacral chakra. How are you using your sexual energy? How are you using your creativity? Or is your creativity blocked? Because this has to do with your sacral. All right, so we're going to grab the book out. See, I was right, sacral. So your sacral chakra has to do, it's orange, right? So it's flexibility, creativity, inspiration, relationships, desires, appetite, addictions. I'm flowing beautiful today, Keith. Fantastic. We have karmic patterns, sexuality, sensuality, community, family, and tribe. Emotional intelligence, healthy sexual relationships, pleasures and passions, self-acceptance and gratitude, fulfillment of desires. And your affirmation is, for your sacral chakra is, my sacral chakra is balanced and aligned, and I am a creative, sensual expression of love that relates to others with ease and grace. Okay? So, relationships. You have attracted this card into your awareness today. It is a powerful time and opportunity to deepen relationships. Relationships are the way we connect to all things in our world, not just people. This could be a relationship with yourself, what we were talking about thyself, right? Your partner, your family, your friends, pets, creative projects, your home, and your community. For things to grow, expand, and to be healthy, your relationships need to be fed and nurtured. Now is a good time to see which bonds require some more love and attention and assists the one that are not so healthy for you at this time. What awareness is required to shift the energy around any challenging relationships? What do you need to assess, or what do you need to express for this relationship to heal? Whether this card relates to your intimate relationships or relationships in general, know that there is great opportunity for growth and communication. Through relationships, you learn about yourself and others. They are an integral and important part of your life's journey. Our relationships teach and mirror many traits back to us. Sometimes this reflection is hard to accept. However, when you are willing to see yourself honestly and work positively with your behavior, then there is a huge opportunity for growth. The key is to accept and love every aspect of yourself and set yourself free from judgment and limitations. There is an abundance of love and healing that comes with a solid, fulfilling relationship. Take time to nurture your relationship. Put in the energy to allow them to grow and expand into beautiful friendships or deeper connections. It is also a powerful time to create a long-lasting, healthy relationship with yourself. And be your new best friend. Affirmations. My relationships are aligned with my highest good and my soul's purpose. As it should. Interesting. We're talking about relationships with ourselves and others. So it's pretty cool how I channeled the messages, and that one card, it was just bam. It gave you everything that I said, but it finessed it a little bit better. Just for you. All right. We are going to take out this deck. I don't know. I love this deck. So we're going to take this one out. We're going to see what's in there. We're going to see. Alright. I need some coffee. Hold on, guys. You need to stop your shenanigans, Ralph. What the hell? Now that song's gonna be in my freaking noggin all day today, Ralph. And you know I'm gonna call you Ralph for the rest of your life. I don't know. It was crazy because when you first came on my channel, I don't know, I was just picked up on Ralph. I don't know, maybe it was a Ralph in your past life. I don't know. Dream, 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 dream. Darn it, Ralph. Now you got that darn song in my head. All I have to do is dream. Dream, dream, dream. have to do. You've been called worse. Hey, maybe you're meant to be a Ralph. I don't know. An earworm today. Yeah, I know. It's a good oldie, though. It's a goodie and an oldie. It's a great oldie. That's crazy because that's all I've been listening to is oldies. I know. I might play some Frank Sinatra later. Oh, I did? How is that? I'm just curious. How is that? What's the message? All I have to do is dream. Dream, dream, dream. Wherever I want to. All I have to do. I did it my way. Yes, that's an awesome song. And I do it my way, damn it all. Shoot. All right, we have 20 vehicles and cars. So, 20 cars. So, do you know what direction you want to go in life? Do you feel in control of your life plans? Do you represent the car model in your dreams? That's funny because freaking Ralph was like, dream, dream, dream. Look at this card. That's crazy. You read it. It says, do you represent the car model in your dream? That's hilarious. So it's the energy is, is aligned. It's aligned. So yeah, it says, do you know what direction you want to go in life? And I tell you this all the time. Where do you see yourself in the next, 5 months? Where do you see yourself in the next year? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, right? Do you feel in control of your life plans? Are you in control of your own plans of your life, or do you have someone else controlling your life and your decision making? And do you represent the car model in your dreams? I like classy cars. I like old classy cars, like these old classy cars. These ones. And it's that time of season where you see all the old fancy cars from like the 1800s. They're gorgeous cars. They're beautiful cars. This is why I like living in the area I live, because they try to keep it old school, not modern. And they still try to preserve history, which is amazing. And you know what I'm saying? So it says 51, healing. Heal past wounds with forgiveness and awareness. By healing yourself, you can become a healing force to others. Physical healing can happen once your wounds have been confronted. So we're going to read from the book on that one, because I think it's very detailed. The questions are very detailed, and it makes lots of sense, right? So let's see, 20 car. Vehicles and cars represent parts of your physical body, drive and or ambition. Driving a car out of control, being a passenger in a car, missing a bus, being in the airport, wrong train, being late to catch a train, heavy truck losing balance, a police car speeding by, roads. Those are the themes of this card. So we're going to read it. A car is a common symbol of the self and the direction road your life is taking. Dreaming of your brakes failing, difficulty steering, a car accident, skidding on the wrong side of the road, or into the sea are metaphors of feeling out of control emotionally in your life. If the road ahead or the road signs is difficult to see, this indicates the uncertainty you feel about the future. If you are a passenger instead of the driver, it means that someone or something else is steering your life and you are not in control of where you want to go. Interesting. Remember, I always tell you guys about you have the keys, right? You turn the ignition and you press the gas. You don't let someone else turn your own ignition and press the gas and also press the brake in your life. You do that. Interesting, because the same metaphor that I tell you is the same metaphor that's in this card. Pretty fucking wild, isn't it? How you travel is very important in understanding your real life metaphor on how you are traveling in your life. Uphill climbs are about challenges. Roadblocks means obstacles. Being on the wrong side is not having a clear direction. Where's relaxed driving means freedom. Focus on the car problem will give you the insight into issues that are troubling you. When you dream of a car problem, check your car before driving, just in case there is an excess. I can't even talk. Check your car before driving, just in case there is an existing issue, sorry. Exactly. That was a good one, Keith. Never allow them to bend your frame, not even you. Exactly. So, flat battery. Overworked, needs recharging. Running out of petrol. Running on empty, time to fill up on energy. Flat tires. Out of balance, nurture yourself. Broken window shield. Poor visibility, stay focused. Headlights not working. Lack of awareness, be alert. And this is metaphor, I like it because men understand cars, right? So this metaphor that explaining a vehicle is also explaining yourself, your internal self. Because right here it says flat battery, overworked, needs recharging. Meaning you need recharging. Everybody does. We are energetic beings. We're not fucking robots. We can't go and go and go like the fucking Energizer battery. Sometimes we just need that stillness to recharge. Meaning go outside, go barefooted. Take that time out in nature. Stop focusing on social media. Detox from that. Because you are enough. Stop trying to be like someone else. Stop trying to fit in. Stop overlooking yourself, your uniqueness. Who gives a shit about somebody brought a fucking Ferrari and a Bugatti? You could get that one day. Who cares if someone fucking just bought a mansion? You will get there one day. Maybe that's just not your path. Maybe God has a different path for you. Everybody has a different path. Everybody's not meant to be wealthy and rich. Some of us are just meant to be humbled and appreciate what we have. So, to approach you take to life and your goals appears in your dreams as a means of transport. They represent what it is that takes you where you want to go. Missing or being late for the train, bus, or plane suggests that you feel you are missing out on something in your real life. The dream highlights this frustration. If you get on the wrong bus and can't get off, think about what decisions you are gobbling with and be clear about your goals. Wow. Insightful. We're going to read this healing card. I don't know why, but I just keep on like getting glimpses. And we're going to read from the book on this one. Because the healing is really important on ourselves. And that's pretty interesting because Ralph just said he confronted his inner self, which is very important. Did it? When I started to do the inner healing work many moons ago, when I first started on my journey, it was difficult because it was like, it's kind of like when you're sitting in meditation and you're sitting alone and you have the background music playing, like soft music, jazz, or whatever, without any lyrics, like frequency music. I had trouble confronting myself, my inner self, because there was things I didn't like about myself, and there was things that I've done too, right? Because when you're going into the solitude and you're confronting yourself, you're confronting so many aspects. Past, present, future, all of these things combined. And it's hard. But once you continue to do it and you continue to do it and you continue to do it, it's going to get easier. Obviously, it's going to get harder because a lot of us don't want to confront ourselves. But once you do, it's going to get easier. The process will get easier. But remember, things need to get hard before they get easy. And nothing comes easy. So in the link description box below, it's how these meditations have helped me on my own transition. And it will help you on yours. And plus we have this full moon. It's an amazing time to do the inner reflection, inner interpretation of yourself, knowing thyself, exploring your own inner world is important. Yes. So we're going to read the healing portion of this. So the wound in the place where the light enters you. Interesting. There is a powerful healing around you. Look at smoothing your mind, body, and soul and heart. Find your psychic wounds and your emotional scars and get help with healing them first. Start the healing from the inside. If your body needs healing, it will benefit from the emotional wounds being addressed first. Interesting, because look at what I was saying, but also what Ralph was saying. Be the time you are into the hold on. By the time you are into your adult years, you look like all of us can claim to be one of the walking wounded. You have sustained minor and or major injuries simply from living as a human being. Your wounds are necessary for their spirit's healing, light to enter into your being. Without wounds, without the frustrations, failures, and letdowns, there would not be an opening for the light from a higher source to enter you and shape your destiny. Examine your wounds. Do not let your past define you or predict your future. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Once you do that, shame and guilt will dissolve so that your body and spirit will be ready to receive healing. Surrender your old hurts and start again. Time heals old wounds. Once you feel whole, you can heal others, your community, and the planet. You are asked to be aware of your footprints as Mother Earth needs healing too. Make changes to your lifestyle to demonstrate your respect for our scarred earth. Make your healing present felt in as many ways as you can. We are all designed to heal ourselves. Exactly. It is a matter of remembering how to do just that. Exactly. Let's get some healing cards and then I'm out of here. We see release. Exactly, Ralph. I heard 3 cards, so I'm going to take 3. Because we have 2 right now. So I don't know, 4. Let's take 4. Let's get 4. Equal balance. So I haven't seen them. We're going to see them together. We have listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the internal. And we have another blue. Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. Vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body and every one of my cells regenerates. Wow, the divine fruit. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intelligence is light, my heart is warm, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. Bam, shika, bam, bam. Yeah, wing name, Ralph. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was funny. Yes. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting read. Hey Ralph, I don't know. Someone told me to take out some cards for you. I don't know if you want me to or not. Let me know if you want me to or no. Where's my ducks? Oh. Let me know if you want me to throw you a card. I don't know. I was instructed to. I don't know if you want me to. All right, run it. We're going to run it, dude. We're going to run it. I seen rebirth and I am. So, I don't know what that's about. You're going through a transformation. If you continue to do the healing process for the next, let's say, year, you're going to see how much you're going to improve. This is all channeled, by the way. You're going to see how much you're going to improve mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You're going to be more emotionally balanced, which is good, right? If you could do any guided meditations, which I have some in the link description box below, you can use. It works wonders. If not, I don't know what type of phone you have, if you have an Android or an Apple. It's called Instant Timer. If you could download Instant Timer, it's an app. It's an amazing app. I use it. Actually, I'm trying to work some things out to actually get on the app. First, I have to get mentally prepared for all that, because I kind of put my own stuff in it. Yeah, a droid. Okay, so if you can, it's called Instant Timer. There is some great teachers on there. There's some great courses. Look what is best for you and see what works for you and what you need to work on. They do have courses where they have deep healing, they have traumas, they have childhood wound healing, they have chakra alignments, they have Reiki sessions as well. So there's so many beneficials to the app that I love. And there's no interruptions and there's no weird frequencies. Like, you know how YouTube has these frequencies, but they're not all good frequencies. So this is more legit. You have the teachers, you have music. So it's you know, it's a beautiful community of healers. All right, let's see what we have for Ralph. I'm sorry, I'm just cleaning this up. I have so many cards, it's crazy. Ralph, not all the childhood stuff has been dealt with, because I'm picking up some things that you need to work through. And as I said that, I wanted to cry. Something with your dad. I'm picking up dad wounds. You haven't confronted certain things that happened in your childhood from your father. Just letting you know. I'm just giving you FYI. So if you can, do some masculine healing. All right? That's my advice to you. That's why, because you didn't know your dad, you still have that wound. Because you didn't know your father. You know what I'm saying? It's like an abandonment wound. Actually, it's not kind of like, it is. It's a void, yes. As Keith said, it's a void. Because I'm going to tell you from my own personal experience. I didn't have a mom, I didn't have a dad, right? So I had to confront those abandonment wounds because it was a void. Because I didn't have that. You know what I mean? So a lot of us, we don't recognize it because it's subconscious. It's in our unsubconscious mind. It's not in our conscious mind. Wow. Interesting. Because a lot of us hold us back unconsciously because of our own from traumas that we don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what we have for Rubber Duck. We're going to call you Rubber Duck on this one because I need a clear message. Wow. Interesting that you said that you've been doing your inner healing. Look at this. You're accessing your Akashic records. That's wild. Look at that. So what you're doing, it's confirming on this card what you're doing. Wow. That's what I said. You have to work on both. You have to work on your mom and your father's stuff. We all do. We're all not the exception of... See? Keith just said, be careful. Sometimes it likes to hide. So wisdom, divine wisdom, 36. It's a 9. Which is pretty interesting because we are in a universal 9 year, right? So this universal 9 year, it's that inner hermit. It's inner reflection. It's taking time to know thyself. So you're on the right track. We're going to read from the book. So you are on the right track. So you're starting your healing journey. So if you can just do it for this whole year, you're going to see how much you're going to let go. You're going to feel lighter. Hey, Ralpho, we all have been alone, dude. All of us. We are the loners. The lone wolf. All right? But it's been a great ride. It's been a bumpy, it's been bumpy and rough, but hey, we're here. We're still alive, aren't we, Ralph? We're still fucking alive. All right, so we're going to read from the book. Hey, Ralph, if you would like to link with Keith, he does deep unprogramming. Yeah, you like it, but you missed something. I'm done with you. Fucking done with you, Ralph. All right, so we have the soul star chakra, which is gold, which is this one. So this one reflects 2. Angels and masters, universal light, divine wisdom, soul healing, cosmos, light beings, personal guides, creator, and source. Your affirmation is, I am an open channel of divine light from the universe, and I am deeply connected to this pure light of love. All right. So we have soul wisdom. You have the divine wisdom of the universe available to you at this time. As you may know, you are deeply connected to and an expression of divine light of the universe. The divine light has within it the powerful knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos. This light is all-knowing, wise, and all-loving, intelligent light. You are reminded at this time that this wisdom is at your fingertips. You are made up of this wisdom and that it runs through your blood. You can access it at will. If you have been searching for answers and guidance from source outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward. Wow, Ralph. It's time to tune in, connect to, and become aware of the divine wisdom that lies within. Trust the calling to deepen and awaken this aspect of yourself as you start to also trust the wisdom that comes to you. Take a moment in a quiet space, ask your questions, and listen to the voice inside your heart offering you the answers and singing the song of divine wisdom. The answers lie within the chamber of your own heart. Sometimes it can be challenging bypassing those crazy thoughts in your head in order to get to your heart. However, once you get that feeling in your body that everything is just right, you will know you are there. Then it is a matter of trusting the process, and as it grows stronger, to use it just like a muscle. It's your time to flex your heart and listen to the divine wisdom it has to offer. It pulsates through every cell of your being, ready and waiting for you to awaken its calling. Affirmations. I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. So I'm just trying to help you gain a better understanding of yourself, but also your purpose, and also to unlock other hidden talents that you don't even know you have. So you doing this process is going to help you unlock certain levels of consciousness so you could better your life. Okay? Because you have 6 beautiful girls that you have been raising, and I think they need the best version of their dad, right? And you doing the healing process that you need to do for yourself so you can better your life, but also attract what you deserve and what God is trying to present to you. God presents us challenges. We either fail or we win. Because God is not going to give us an easy life. We're all not going to have an easy life. It's learning from discernment what is good and what is wrong. What is right and what is wrong. So you starting this process, I believe in the next year, you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to grow spiritually, and you're going to be more grounded in your decision making. And also, like I say, you're going to discover new talents that you didn't even know you had. So I'm glad that you're starting the process. But I believe this year you should just take out just to find yourself, to know what you want, to find your purpose, to find your true essence. That's my advice to you. Like I said, if you continue this whole year, starting now until next year, about the same time, July 11th, you're going to see the progress. And also you're going to elevate your aura. And you're going to say, okay, this is not for me anymore. And you're going to have healthier boundaries with yourself, not just with yourself, with others in particular. And I see a good transformation as long as you stay steady, disciplined, and you put yourself first, and you are aware of the choices that you are making in your everyday life. But you can't, Ralph, I'm going to tell you this. You cannot fix the past. You can only fix the present. The past is the past. You can't turn back time. But right now is the perfect time to do what you need to do so you can have a better future, so you can make better choices for the future. But first you need to think about the present, because you can't look at the past. Just look at the past as lessons. Okay, it was a fucked up situation, but look at it now. If you get what I'm saying. So being good to yourself, nurturing yourself, setting healthy boundaries is going to benefit you in the long run. Yes, we've made some poor choices. We can't fix those choices that we already made. You get what I'm saying? Look, I hear some amazing success stories from addicts. A lot of people have been clean for 30 years, 20 years. They haven't picked up nothing. And they're using their experience to help others. So, Ralph, maybe you're meant to help others that were in your situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, do a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So you're 57 years old. You know, this generation of lost souls could benefit from your teaching. So on my channel, I use my past experiences to help others on their own path. You get what I'm saying? It's all about learning. So we become the students, right? Because we are the students. But we also become the teachers, right? But at the end of the day, we're still students because we're still learning. Ralph, a lot of people have done some fucked up shit and they share their stuff, and guess what? They're helping others. Exactly. Everybody has their own unique path. Everybody's going through their own unique experience. And while we go through these experiences, we go through lessons. And we teach these life experiences to others. You don't know who you might touch. You don't know. Look, it took me, I've been on YouTube for 7 years. It took me 7 years to gain 780 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I asked God, like, whoever wants to heal, please bring them to my channel. You know what I mean? Exactly. Actually, I need this card, so. So yeah, I see a lot of things working out for you in the next year. If you can, say no, I will. See how you got to change your vocabulary, Ralph. Say I will, not I can. If I can. No, there's no ifs. Say I can. There's no fucking ifs. We're not going to do ifs. We're going to do I can. I will. You have 8 subscribers? Good job. You'll get there. You will get there. All right, Ralph, we got one more for you, and then we're done. I don't know why that card came out. It stayed out. We're going to get these out. And let's see what we have for you. See, I shall. Exactly. I shall. I'm done with you. I'm done. Oh, wow, you got a lot of cards. You got 5 cards. I'm going to take them. So we have 2 that was upwards, but we have 3 that was not seen. I haven't seen them. We're going to see them together. All right. You got 5 cards. So 5 has to do with change. So right now you're going through an internal change. You're going through a transformation. That's what I'm picking up. So let's see what these cards have to do with your transformation of your inner world. Okay? So we have dance to the rhythm of your life. Today I find the joy in my heart. I lighten my life by releasing what I no longer need, which that's what you're doing. I align myself with who I am and gently acknowledge who I am not. I am grateful for what I possess, and I am at peace with what I do not. I appreciate and accept my life as it is. I live according to the will of God. In this way, I dance with life and see the magic of love blooming. Wow, look. I reap what I sow. Remember I said you're doing the internal reflection? Today I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow and fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. I sow these seeds knowing I will harvest the greatest of riches. Wow, that was nice. All right, so we're going to see. So it says, Master of my life. You are the master of your life. Wow, as I said that, it was 1111. I dedicate my strength to the divine within me, aligning myself with the true sovereign of my life. My ego steps aside as I listen to my inner voice and act in accordance with the truth I hear. In this way, I become the master of my life. I live in abiding humility, grace, and love for the grace of God. Okay, we're gonna, this one. It says, I have faith in life. Today I give myself to life. I live in the here and now without concerns for tomorrow. Because God is always near and He will never let me fall. My faith surrounds me with light no matter the circumstance. I let go, having faith that life will always provide what is most beneficial for my soul. And then we have unity. Today, I bring my attention into the present moment, where I become the one with my inner light. As I make this conscious connection, I find myself centered in my heart and being to grow with my own divinity. Union with my inner light provides me a wise and stable base from which I can now live every day of my life. Interesting, because I was telling you that. Well, Ralpho, that was your meso. Your meso. Stop making a mess of yourself. And just take life for what it is. You know what I'm saying? All right, my friends, I'm out of here. I got things to do. Today's Friday. I got to clean my bathroom. I got shit to do. It's going to be a busy day. I kind of want to just relax today, to be honest. I want to say fuck it all. But I want to take the boys to the movies. And I want a steak. That's what I want. Aw, thanks, Ralpho. Thanks, Ralpho. All right, my friends. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. If it's gonna make a mess, do it over this. You heard what Keith said? You're welcome. Anytime, my friends, anytime. That's what we're here for, you know what I mean? I believe that God sends us to do things, even though, like, when I first started my channel, I was like fighting with God. Because this is not what I wanted to do. This is not what I seen myself doing. I was against it because of religious reasons. And once I got out of my own way, I was like, you know what? Okay, this is what God wanted me to do. Even though I get criticized, even though I get name calls, even though I get bullshit. At the end of the day, I've helped so many people, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Where my mind goes, who knows? Everybody's rhyming today? What the hell? Is rhyming day today? Oh, Lord have mercy. I guess it's rhyming day today. In the chat. So, yeah. I'm so happy I'm gonna get some clean water. Okie doke, friends. Well, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. And I will catch you soon, my friends. Happy, beautiful Friday. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna rain today. I don't know. The weather's fucking bipolar. So I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. I don't know. All I know is gonna be fucking hot. That's all I know. It's gonna be fucking hot. I might take a nap. I need a recharge. I don't know. This full moon has been like, the energies have been like, what the? I've just been tired. Just like dragging ass. Exactly. All right, my friends. I think I said that like 4 times already. I don't know. I might be back on tonight. I don't know. I kind of just want to hang out with the boys. It's been a long week. I've been traveling all week. I'm done traveling. I don't want to travel. Just tired. Just fucking tired. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. Hold your core, my friend. Yes, as we all should. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.